Hey guys, AGamer1 here, Average Gamer, and today I have some demolition gameplay on the map Launch, which is one of the big, massive hench Russian rocket in the middle. And this gameplay won't be like my kind of average gameplay I do, which is where I get like my kind of pretty high KD games. This one was actually a lot harder. I think we won the first round, lost the second, and then finally I think we do win the third round, which is like the decider. But we were against a pretty good team. I don't know if they're randoms or clans or whatever, but I had a few members of my friends listening here with me, like Kai's99 and Mr. Dukov, you know who you are, you little bitch. But yeah, it's a pretty good game, and it was a lot more tactical than most of my kind of lone wolf gameplays you'll see that I usually post on my channel. But today's video, with gameplay aside, is going to be a kind of response to one of Woody's gamertag's videos, gamertag or whatever, which was posted a couple of days ago, and it was about the best Call of Duty. Now, this was the one, obviously, the best Call of Duty so far. Now, the video I want to do about is kind of if I think Infinity Ward and Treyarch will eventually kind of come together and design their own Call of Duty. Now, obviously, Modern Warfare 2 are now together with Sledgehammer Games, but I'm only going to kind of talk about Infinity Ward and Treyarch because they seem to be the more main developers, obviously, in the past Call of Duty since COD 4 and up to Modern Warfare 3 now. But what I want to do is kind of start off with the bad things for Infinity Ward, and then end on the good things of Infinity Ward, and then vice versa, do the bad things for Treyarch and then the good things for Treyarch, because I'd like to kind of end this commentary on a good note and then have your guys' opinion, because if I kind of end it on a bad way, a lot of you are going to probably like kind of either leave a comment or just leave the video and kind of think they both suck at making Call of Duty. And I don't really want that to happen, because I think they are good companies and stuff, but I just want to kind of end it on a good note, so that way people are a bit more happy, they have a bit more constructive criticism about comments and their views, instead of being in a massive all-caps rage fest where they just troll my video and troll other people and everything else in the internet, trolling life. But, so, I'm actually going to start from COD 4 up to Modern Warfare 2. Now, I do apologise, I would have done COD 2 and stuff, but I didn't actually really start playing Call of Duty games online until COD 4, so I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to probably use a few things that Woody did say, but like the first one was being the perk, well the game itself. Number one, when, like he said, when you ask people nowadays and you say, so what do you think of COD 4, everybody near enough would say it was the best Call of Duty ever, or so far, and there was nothing wrong with it. But then again, like he did say, there were the perk issues of like frags times 3. Now, when I was playing COD 4 and stuff, I didn't actually kind of, you know, notice these kind of problems, because it was number one, it's my first ever Call of Duty Online, and I was just enjoying the fact that I was in a community, you know, making friends or making enemies or whatever. And also, like you never really heard a lot of people complain back in 2007 when COD 4 was out like you do now on Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, because, you know, I mean, never really heard anyone say camper in COD 4 back in the day unless they were kind of properly in a room looking at a doorway. You never kind of heard the word, you know, noob tubes, or a lot anyway. I mean, noob tubes did start in COD 4 obviously, but you never really heard it moaned about as much. And I think because it was the first main massive online Call of Duty, people were kind of like, this is the best thing ever, because it's the very first one they've ever properly kind of played. I mean, COD 3, I've seen videos, but that definitely, you know, was not played nowhere near as much as COD 4 was. But, you know, looking back on it now, you can kind of see quite a few problems that were involved in COD 4, like the perks. Some guns probably were unbalanced. I'm pretty sure a lot of them were balanced. Like, I never really saw somebody in a kind of in a game anywhere on COD 4 where a whole team was rocking with, say, an AK or whatever bloody else guns there were in that game, like the G360, which by the way is one of my favourite guns in COD 4. But you never saw anybody kind of raping with just that gun every game you went into, whereas like now in Black Ops and stuff you have like the Commando or the FAMAS or the AAK or the 74U or whatever. But you know, I think because like I said it was the first Call of Duty, nobody kind of saw the problems, but looking back on it now, there are a few. There were the glitches. I know like on the PS3 version there were the flying glitches where you could fly in the air and stuff and you could be invincible. Xbox and PC probably had their cons as well, but I'm pretty sure on the PS3 there was a lot of like the air hack, whatever, the flying hack I'm going to call it, whatever. You just kind of walk around up on top of the map and stuff and kill people. But they did get that patched, I think, just before COD 5 came out, which was a good thing. And like, I know because Call of Duty 4 was like the kind of main first one they've ever made for multiplayer, there wasn't a lot of support in it, but they definitely did respond a lot quicker than they did in Modern Warfare 2. And I'm going to move on to that straight away. So in Modern Warfare 2, you know, it was good for the first few months. A lot of people enjoyed it. They liked the new customization stuff with the player card kind of titles and emblems. They liked the new kill streaks, the equipment kind of idea, and of course the new perks. But then after a few months, little kind of niggles started to appear, like the one-man army, danger close, noob tubes, commando. That was absolutely ridiculous. I personally think if they did have commando in the game, they should have made the extra knife lunge the pro version, and they should have made commando itself had been no full damage first, and then made the knife lunge the pro, because, you know, I can guarantee you that you're going to get more kills by stabbing someone from a distance than you are surviving a jump. But that's one of the things they definitely fucked up on. Now, I personally think that Modern Warfare 2 encouraged camping a lot more than any other previous Call of Duty, and the reason for that was because of the new customizable kill streaks. I didn't even say that right. Customizable, whatever. The new kill streaks, I'm going to say. I personally believe that was the reason that started camping. Now, I don't know if that's because the kill streaks used to add to each other and then you get a nuke, or if it was the nuke that caused it or whatever, but somewhere when they announced kill streaks being, you know, different ones and you can choose your own, people were just obsessed with getting, say, a Harrier, a chopper gunner, and then a nuke because they wanted to show off, they wanted to look pro and good and stuff. Now, I'm not saying that wasn't a fun thing to do. Obviously, I did it a few times in my videos. I've got some nukes, I've try-harded it out. Is that even a word? Try-hard, whatever. You know, I've done a lot of things like that. But, you know, comparing it to, like, say, Black Ops now, I don't really know how I did kind of survive Modern Warfare 2 for that long. And obviously the campaign in Spec Ops was very fun. It was a vast improvement on COD 4 campaign. Obviously I enjoyed the campaign on COD 4, but Modern Warfare 2 definitely raised the bar for campaign. But multiplayer was pretty much broken within the, well, after the first 5 or 6 months, because glitches started to happen. And also once the Resurrection map, not Resurrection, God, I'm thinking of zombies. Resurgence map pack was released on Modern Warfare 2, they had the map Fuel, and there were things like the rock glitch, and I don't even think that got patched until like the 2nd or 3rd month of Black Ops being released, and that may have been due to Infinity Ward kind of kicking off for Activision for whatever the legal reasons were, and then they kind of said, you know what, if you're not going to do as we ask, we're not going to fix your game, whatever. And I'm pretty sure like half, well, if not half, 3/4 of Infinity Ward have kind of left now, but they've got newer members with some old ones like Robert Bowling and stuff, obviously, because it kind of helps to keep that one guy who is the community guy to help talk to us. You know, it's just kind of like a familiarity kind of thing. But, you know, that's the bad things out of the way. It's just like little things like gun balances and perk balances and kill streaks, and also map design as well. Map design wasn't the best thing. Obviously, they wanted to go for bigger maps, and I'm not having anything against that, but the way they designed it, I mean, they've even said now that when we look back at Modern Warfare 2, they thought the maps were so, there were so many buildings and so many different levels and stuff, that it just meant, it made it more friendly to hide in a building and look out. Whereas in COD 4 it was a lot more linear, flat kind of maps. And they are doing that in Modern Warfare 3 now. They've moving back to COD 4 style, which is a good thing. But with all bad things aside, you know, I like the way how Infinity Ward do think of some good ideas with, say, customization and maybe kill streaks as well. I definitely think adding the kill streaks in helped Call of Duty, but it didn't at the same time due to maybe I believe camping came off of the customizable kill streaks anyway. But you know, good things. Graphics are definitely better than World at War and Black Ops. Black Ops is still looking pretty damn swish, but I think the Infinity Ward engine is just a bit more sharper and a bit more smoother and crisp looking. And also, the Infinity Ward maps are always more colourful, and I like to play in colourful environments because I don't see why every map should be dull and boring kind of thing. Like World at War and Black Ops, it's kind of like, okay, you are now in the 1950s. Your eyesight has a horrible World War II filter over them and whatever. Because, you know, like in World War II, you didn't just fight in dark, horrible places. You would fight in broad sunlight in green open fields with carols and a nice apple pie on the windowsill. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. But you know what I mean. Like, you know, but yeah, I just enjoyed the fact it was more colourful. So, going on quickly to Treyarch, COD 5 was a good game, I enjoyed it. There wasn't really a lot wrong with that game personally. Obviously there were a few glitches and stuff. I can't remember any bad kind of perks. Obviously, if you guys do remember any problems whatsoever with COD 5, leave comments below, but I haven't played that game in years, at least 2 or 3 years now, so I'm not kind of defending Treyarch or anything, but I just really can't remember anything being too horrible in World at War. I mean, I think some of the weapons were underpowered. Bad things obviously was definitely the MP40 with dual mag. That gun was everywhere, and I'm pretty sure COD 5 was the game that started off people only using the one gun, which then made the community go, oh, he's using that gun only, which then brought on, say, the ACR in Modern Warfare 2 or the FAMAS in Black Ops kind of thing going. So Treyarch kind of fucked up on gun balancing, which Infinity Ward did do correctly, I believe, in COD 4, but then the perks were wrong. However, with COD 5, I believe personally that the perks were pretty much nailed. So, as you can see, both companies kind of look at each other, learn something, fix one thing, and then they put a new thing in, and then they kind of fuck it up from there. So, you know what I'm trying to kind of get at. And obviously from and then in World at War they had Nazi zombies, but that's a good thing, so I will go back to that in a minute. But from COD 5 on to Black Ops, and that game, I have to say, is a lot more balanced. Obviously there's still perks like Second Chance and Ghost and all those little things, but they've definitely, like, they've nerfed noob tubes down a lot more, even though I do get killed by massive explosions sometimes to piss me off. There's still the hit marker issues as well, that they really should have fixed the hitbox detection on Black Ops, but sadly they didn't. You know, just little things like that really. But the good things about Treyarch would be, you know, they have Nazi zombies. They do listen to the community a lot more. I found in Black Ops we've had like what 8 or 9 patches throughout the whole year, and that isn't necessarily due to it being a bad game, but it's just them listening to the community and thinking, okay, you know, the community doesn't like this feature, or they found this glitch or bug, we have to get it out of there so people can still enjoy our game. And, you know, that's definitely a thing I'd like to see. With Infinity Ward in Modern Warfare 2 didn't really give a shit, you know, to any kind of support, and that's probably due to them breaking up with Activision and stuff. But, obviously now they're with Sledgehammer Games, Modern Warfare 3, and I'm guessing Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward will be much more prepared for any bugs and glitches and stuff. But if Treyarch and Infinity Ward ever did team up, then I would love to kind of see Treyarch's support alongside with Infinity Ward's kind of colour scheme, map design and ideas kind of put together. So guys, kind of getting to the end of the video anyway, just wanted to see what you guys think. Leave comments below. Did you agree with what I said? Do you think Infinity Ward and Treyarch will ever team up? And if yes or no, why do you think that? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always guys, it's been woodygamer1. This has been my kind of review to Woody's Gamertag video a couple of days ago, and hopefully it'll get posted below or near his video, so a lot more of the guys on YouTube can see it. But thank you for watching, you've been great. Stay Gamer1, and until next time, I will see you all later. Peace guys.